I am 60, so obviously I didn't lose anyone directly in the Shoah. If my great-grandparents in Poland disappeared in the abyss with most of their numerous family, for me they are but blank faces among millions. I didn't lose anyone directly in the Shoah, but I lost a part of my dad, and I inherited from him something beyond words, a feeling of vacuum, forever present, a kind of black hole. My dad himself didn't lose anyone in the Shoah directly either, as he spent the war years, then an immigrant Polish teenager, in France with his parents and 4 siblings, and they all, yes, all of them, survived it. When World War II broke out, the 7 members of the Meller family lived in Blanc-Ménil, near Paris, only a few minutes away from the Camp de Drancy, the first step of the Jews of France towards deportation to Auschwitz. My grandfather, who was a qualified miller, worked for Germain and Camille Lecureur, 2 brothers, who valued his professional and human qualities. The Lecureur brothers had 2 business partners, Roger and Olivier de Villemorin, who also knew and appreciated my grandfather. In 1942, the Lecureurs heard that the police were preparing to arrest the Jews of Blanc-Ménil. So, worried about their friends, they took my grandparents and their 5 children to Verrières-le-Buisson, where Roger and Olivier de Villemorin owned a vast agricultural estate. The Meller family were given a small lodging and were able to help around the farm. Hiding their identity, often having a narrow escape as the gendarmes carried out frequent checks in the area, they managed to shelter there until the liberation. This must have been an unsettling time, although my dad was admitting this was also the season of his youth, and he was, after all, a healthy, lively, and adventurous teenager. I believe the black hole came to inhabit my dad's thoughts afterwards, and from then on, haunted him forever. Afterwards, when the family came back to their home in Blanc-Ménil, to discover that all of their many Jewish neighbors were gone, the whole street deported on the same train. Afterwards, when from Poland only came the silence of death, and when, drop by drop, the monstrous reality emerged. My dad, he couldn't stand watching a war film. My dad rejected anything remotely German. And how often did my heart broke, seeing him silent, sunk in a chair, his face drawn, ripped by his tormenting thoughts, estranged, lost. My dad, gone in a bottomless black hole.